I want to share with you this. Get ready for it. Are you ready?
The Mahatma is a group consciousness that embodies all 352 levels of God's consciousness all the way back to God himself.
All the way, baby.
The Mahatma energy is also known as the avatar of synthesis. Dispensation.
Whoa.
The Mahatma energy is the highest possible light energy we can call forth other than the clear light of God itself. Prayer for dispensation.
Feel that shit.
Mighty I Am presence, we call forth now a deep invocation of the Mahatma energy into our four bodily systems. So be ITX 3 times. We call you forth now. Will you give us the ability to anchor and ground our Mahatma light body? So be it. X 3 times. Mahatma, Mahatma, Mahatma. We call forth a deep penetration of the Mahatma energy now. So be ITX 3 times. Archangel Metatron is the archangel who sits before the throne God. Metatron is the keeper of the outer light of God. Metatron is also the archangel of the platinum ray. Dispensation. Metatron anchors the dispensation of the platinum net, which is a light net made up of all the sacred hues of the platinum ray. This can be used for healing and light quotient building in all of your initiations and activations. Prayer for dispensation. I call forth now Archangel Metatron for an anchoring and activation of the platinum net in through and around my entire energy matrix and four body system, so be ITX 3 times. I call Archangel Metatron for an anchoring of the platinum net around the archways and doorways of my house. This is so that every time you enter or leave you walk through the platinum net. So be it. X 3 times. Metatron, can you help build and activate our light bodies with the outer light of God, so be ITX 3.
Yes.
Melchizedek is the universal logos. He is one of the four masters that gives you the rods of initiation. Wonderful teacher and beloved master for all who seek the light and love of God. Dispensations. Melchizedek carries the dispensation of the golden chamber of Melchizedek. This golden chamber is a universal chamber of healing and light that you can call forth to increase your light quotient in your four body system. Prayer for dispensation. I call forth Melchizedek, and under the grace of God will you bring forth the golden chamber of Melchizedek and anchor it in, through and around my entire energy matrix. So it is done. X 3 times.
Very
Melchior is a galactic logos, keeper of the galactic ray of pure silver and gold. Dispensation. Melchior can help you cleanse and clear and heal your galactic past. Prayer for dispensation. I call forth beloved Melchior to help me cleanse, clear and purify my entire galactic past all the way back to my original covenant with God. So it is done. X 3 times. Melchior, help us to bring the purity of God into our four bodies now, so be it. Helios and Vesta are our solar logos. They activate the solar ray from the solar core of this universe. Dispensation. Helios and Vesta bring forth the dispensations of light quotient building from the solar core. They also can help anchor and activate the key codes, sacred geometries and light packages from the Great White Lodge of Sirius. Also help anchor assistance from the Great Central Sun. Prayer for dispensation. I call forth Helios and Vesta for help in building my light quotient in my four lower bodies. So be it. X 3 times. I call forth Helios and Vesta for an anchoring and activation of the key codes, sacred geometries and light packages from the Great White Lodge of Sirius into my being now. So it is done. X 3 times. Lord Buddha, our new planetary logo. Lord Buddha is also one of the beings that gives you the rod of initiation. Buddha will also activate the Shambhalic ray, pure white ray from Shambhala. Dispensations. Buddha will gives you the dispensations of enlightenment, the healing grace of the Shambhala masters, and the grace and ease for passing major initiations, if you will ask. Prayer for dispensation. Mighty I Am Presence, I call forth to Lord Buddha for the enlightenment of my entire energy matrix, thereby allowing a full open radiance of my divine self in the service of all that is now. So be it X3. I call forth now to Lord Buddha for the divine dispensation of grace and ease in achieving my full ascension in the light. So be it, X3 times. I call forth Lord Buddha for the divine grace of the Shambhalic ray for my total upliftment and around-the-clock protection. So be it, X3 times. Beloved Lord Buddha, please help us to stay in the purity of our divine self at all times. To keep our minds steady in the light and in the service of the divine at all times. Pallas Athena is the ascended master who represents the 12th ray, which embodies the full anchoring of the new age. Pallas Athena is also a lord of karma. Dispensation.
Ooh.
Pallas Athena helps anchor the full Christ consciousness of the new age. Prayer for dispensation. We call forth now to Pallas Athena for an anchoring and activation of the divine dispensation of karmic absolution. So be it, X3 times. Pallas Athena, will you anchor the pure golden 12th ray of Christ consciousness into my entire energy matrix now. So be it, X3 times. I call forth now Pallas Athena and ask for the divine dispensation of the Christ consciousness to
Chakra number
illuminate
8.
my divine plan here on earth in the service of all that is now. So be it, X3 times.
Look at that.
Beloved Pallas Athena, will you bring forth a
Double ram
rainbow-colored
horn.
globe of light and surround our entire auric field to attune us on a permanent basis with our wholeness, with our relationship with self and God.
Nice.